This is Kiyra Lynn with Hollywood First Look, and today I'm here at the Walt Disney Concert Hall for the premiere of Dear Evan Hansen. It stars Ben Platt, Julianne Moore, and Amy Adams. Let's take a first look.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there?
No one signed your cast. Now we can both pretend we are friends.
I'm sorry about my brother.
Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere?
I wish everything was different. Wish I was part of something. I wish that anything I said mattered.
Have you ever felt like you could disappear?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah, that's mine. I'll just take it.
Wait, I need that back.
After playing Evan for so many years on Broadway and then taking him to the big screen, was there something new that you learned about him?
I think I kind of relearned a place in which we're similar. I mean, I always felt some connection to him because we share kind of this denominator of anxiety and a kind of a fear of social situations and things like that. But I think something I rediscovered, particularly after spending so much time and isolated in the pandemic, as we all did, was that I also have this kind of fear of confrontation and this kind of sometimes this inability to push myself into awkward or painful or difficult conversations to get to more meaningful connection, and I know that Evan struggles with that, and so being back in his shoes and seeing how much pain that causes him, that he's unable to do that, or what it takes for him to be able to do that, has really encouraged me to really push myself off of those cliffs and force myself to have those conversations and enter those situations, because I know how worth it is on the other side.
Well, I understand during filming this, you relied on Kaitlyn a lot to, everybody else was quarantined, and as you guys all were also during the production. What was something that you learned about Kaitlyn off screen that you absolutely love and adore?
I learned that she's a couple things. She's an amazing chef. I had my birthday there, and I was working all day on a kind of a heavy scene, which isn't the funnest birthday, but still was happy to be there. And then I came home, and she had cooked me this giant breakfast for dinner meal for my birthday. It was really delicious, and I was like, okay, you've been hiding these cooking skills. And I also learned that she has impeccable music taste. She plays really good playlists all the time, whether it's like to hang and have fun and like dance, or if it's like a kind of a calm playlist. She's really, really impeccable taste.
For me, when I first saw it and when I first became familiar with the material, it moved me profoundly and it started conversations. So for me, that was really a big part of why I wanted to be a part of it, is the conversation that it started with my daughter, with my husband, and the way that I feel like it can bring families together to have tough conversations.
I think it's kind of the responsibility of anyone in Hollywood as storytellers to tell stories that hopefully cater to our shared humanity. And so I think storytelling is one of the most powerful tools in terms of creating empathy between people, and I think that was our intention with this one.
The movie opens on the 24th, which happens to be Ben's birthday. What are you getting?
I didn't know
what
that.
Are you getting him?
Oh my God, tickets? I don't know.
Tickets to what?
Tickets to the movie? I'm like, look what your movie mom got you, movie tickets.
Working with Ben, what was that like for you?
Oh, it was a joy, an absolute joy. He's such a tremendous talent. I so admire him. I loved him in the musical. I mean, I flipped out. I'd never seen anything like that on stage, and so to be across from that, to watch him, it was a joy every day.
Dear Evan Hansen is about a boy who feels initially very isolated and alone, and I know that you guys took this risk of being one of the first productions to go, to start in the midst of the pandemic where people were being quarantined, and then being so lucky to be able to put this production together and be with others. I mean, how lucky does that feel?
It feels remarkable. I have to say, we started shooting this movie 1 year ago yesterday. And when I think about, for 4 months, we were in Atlanta for pre-production and production. And the only time we saw faces was when the cameras were rolling and the actors took it down just for those moments. It is remarkable. And so, thank God nobody got sick. There were some false alarms and some false positives that scared us to death. But we kept moving forward because we just knew that this was a story worth telling, and I'm just so happy that we're here now to celebrate it all together.
Playing Connor, what does that mean to you, knowing what the message of Dear Evan Hansen is?
Right. Well, I mean, the character of Connor already has a personal history with a lot of people, and already has like a legacy you can see with a lot of fans, and I took that very seriously. I mean, I was there on those original days of the Broadway musical, and so I saw it firsthand. I know what it's like. I know what it can do for people and what they see themselves in a lot of parts of the story. And so I just wanted to make sure I like did my homework and really, you know, find out what it looks like and feels like to kind of go to those darker places in your mind. Because if anyone was feeling that way and they maybe saw themselves in this and that helped them on their journey to maybe talking about it or to redemption, that would be, words can express how humbling that would be, you know?
Dear Evan Hansen is in theaters on September 24th. Go check it out. My name is Kiyra Lynn, and I'll see you next time.
I was trying to help. If you knew who I am, just how broken I am.
I already know you.